Go. Yeah, he definitely just had enough of what we were doing. His hand was like still decent though. He had Mana Leak, Path to Fairy, Time Raveler, Uro, and Omnath. Like he had plenty of good stuff in hand. I don't know why he was just dead to Curious Obsession, why he thought that. But you know what? We'll take it. We will take it. Alright, so here we are for the 5th and final match of this Modern League. We're versing Kieran T, and we lost the die roll. We're going to be on the draw. This is definitely a keep, though. Hand is looking pretty good. Maybe bad against Blood Moon. Pretty good against anything else. Alright, Thoughtseize this, buddy. Thoughtseize this. GTFO. Yep, that's it. That's right. You had me right, buddy. They could still have Liliana and like just wreck shop with Liliana. If they don't take a creature, we'll lead on the scout because Bogle can pitch to force a negation. Alright, they do take the Bogle. It's not too surprising. Alright, what's on top? Potato salad? Oh, potato salad. That's not a bad one. Alright, well. This Luris just seems to want to jump around everywhere. Let's just do that so he stays out. Alright, so Glade Cover Scout pass. And we'll see what our opponent does, but we don't really want to play into a turn 3 Liliana of the Veils, so it's likely we're just Curious Obsession plus Bogle next turn. Draw one card, and then look to Staggering Insight on the turn after that. Stalker on top. Alright, well, we'll just lead with Curious Obsession, see what happens. Play super patient here. Got to avoid the blowout when you're versing these Liliana of the Veil decks. Or any decks. Bogles is all about avoiding getting blown out. There's lots of decks that can blow you out, but you just need to avoid it as much as possible. Blast Zone, all is dust, engineered explosives. It's all the same crap. Alright, we'll play out the other scout. Alright, so it brings the Stomping Ground in tapped. Looks like we're versing Jund. And opponent concedes. Played around the Liliana of the Veil and he didn't want any more. Go team. Alright, so Stubby D comes in now. Other than that, we probably don't want anything from our sideboard if it's just Jund. We can remove a land and we can probably just remove an effect. I'll just remove one Rancor. I want my blue auras. I want to establish flying because he's probably going to have big blockers on the ground. And Rancor's not good into attacking into like blockers that are on the ground. All my like Staggering Insights, all my creatures, I want pretty much as many of them as I can get. Especially because I don't have Leyline here. Alright, so here we are for match number 2 against his opponent. We've got a 1 creature hand. That's going to have to do. And we'll see if we get that Thoughtseize. Alright, Thoughtseize down. We might be able to get something happening with Luris. We might just top deck something. Let's see what happens. Right on time. See what our opponent's turn 2 is here. If it's Tarmogoyf, Dark Confidant, okay. Bring in this Temple Garden tapped, and that'll do. Draw the Draw the one of Rancor. Man, we got 11 creatures left in the deck. We're drawing that one of Rancor though. That's okay. So good. Raging Ravine revealed. Alright, Raging Ravine played. Thought sees us. Alright, well, not ever countering that. Takes the Force of Negation. Alright, so that's a pretty strong read on Liliana right there. Nihil Spellbomb. That sucks, man. That sucks. Oh man, he's boarding in Nihil Spellbomb against Bogles' deck with one Rancor because, you know, Luros OP. Exciting stuff. I have a feeling we're gonna just get like Thoughtseize into Liliana and just lose from there. 3 cards left in hand from my opponent. We don't really have any other lines, so we'll just play into it. Get some more information about his deck. I suppose we should just let this game go on for as long as possible so we can get as much information about his deck as possible. Actually, with my lands, I made it so I can't have double blue. Liliana plus. Whew. Whew. Rude. Man, chill the hell out. Get rid of this Rancor. Actually, no, we get rid of a Hyena Umbra. Alright. Alright. Goodbye. If we land, we can play Luris plus Hyena Umbra on the Luris from the grave. Draw the Scout. Fuck off, man. What's the play? How do we win here? Can we? Alright, well, I guess if we draw land and he doesn't have a discard spell, we can Luris return creature and then unload. Opponent gets 2 Ren and 6 off of this Dark Confidant. That's pretty good for us. I don't really think Ren and 6 is very good against us. Tails End for the blowout. Bam. Attack back, kill. Verdant Catacombs. Alright, where's the discard spell? Have you got it? 1 mana off of activating Raging Ravine. Smells like some Tarmogoyfs are on their way. Bloodbraid Elf. Into Skoos. Alright, well that's kind of good value. I sort of need to hit that land this turn or else I'm pretty doomed. Our opponent can double Ren and 6 next turn if they draw a red mana and then ping us out. Fuck. Not getting that creature back. Cracks in response. Jokes on our opponent, no card draw. His deck has got 0 value. Obvious sarcasm. What's his next draw? Tarmogoyf. Wow, that's going to be pretty hard to attack through. Opponent minuses the Liliana, attacks us for a bunch. We just die. We take like 8 damage. Actually, we can take 9 damage here. He can just kill us here. What's he doing? Whatever. Each player discards a card. Alright, let's ditch a Staggering Insight. Rain and 6. So he drew the mountain and he can double ping the Luris. That's the only way this makes sense. Oh, he gets it back there. Okay, sure. Our opponent could die to a Bloodbraid Elf, almost. He's 1 damage off dying to Bloodbraid Elf. I guess he can gain life with Scavenging Ooze as well. Wait, he's gonna give me my turn? Well, you know about 2 cards in his hand. Oh, we draw the stubby D. Huge. Sure. So, Skoos can grow to 3. And we can add 5 power to our creature so we can kill this pretty comfortably. We don't even need to do that. We can Rancor, Hyena, Umbra, hold up Stubborn Denial. I kind of like that. I kind of like that a lot. Built-in lifelink. We got that 4 power now, so Stubborn Denial is looking pretty dandy. Get out of here, Lily. Go all the way back up to 10. Alright. Alright. Oh, opponent bringing in tapped. He is concerned about that life. Alright, here comes the Dark Confidant trigger. Finding Lightning Bolt. Ooh, well, that would be enough to kill us if we didn't have Stubby D. Opponent does have an attack for 8 here. So, no. Actually, that was targeting Luris. I thought he was just going for me. Saving the Totem Arm is probably good. He could have Assassin's Trophy or Abrupt Decay, so it's probably the correct play anyway. It's what he gets for not minusing the Luris, the Liliana, sorry. That's like uber greedy. If your Liliana takes out like 2 creatures, surely that's its job done. You don't need to get greedier than that. Not when you got Dark Confidants and Tarmogoyfs and shit you keep drawing. There's the Tarmogoyf. Hello, boy. How you doing? Yeah, opponent gonna attack for 5, maybe pump it up to 6. Draw the Force Negation. What's the draw stop? Is that from last turn? Looks like it's from last turn. Alright, so we'll just Daybreak Coroner. We'll attack our opponent with Vigilance. We'll hold up Force Negation for next turn. All this seems pretty straightforward to me. Wow, that's your only block? Okay. I thought he'd get rid of the Dark Confidant. He can potentially die to the Dark Confidant trigger now. I guess he can gain life with Scavenging Ooze, actually, so that's not entirely true. Force Negation, clutch draw there. Man. Huge, huge stuff. Gets rid of our Stubborn Denial. We can't get that back from the grave, buddy. That doesn't matter. It's just removing card types. Oh, Liliana of the Veil. Oh my god, he's going to be so pissed. Let's go, Bant. Holy moly, this is epic. Luris OP. Holy shit. So through, we had 2 hexproof creatures this game. One got discarded, the other one got sacked to Lily, and Luris went all the way. The little Luris that could. Unreal. Alright, what else you got, opponent? What else you got? Huh? Massive, massive stuff. Alright, so force goes through, and we'll see if there's anything else our opponent can do. Alright, so they play the Bloodstained Mind here, and we know about Ronin 6, 2 unknown cards in hand, but I can't imagine it's going to be anything too amazing because they're not just jamming something good. And here comes the second Scavenging Ooze. Five, 6, 7, 8. Opponent has 8 toughness. That's not an aura. Oh well. Luris, you've done your work, my friend. Let's attack for the win. Opponent can block here. He can gain 1 life, going up to 3. I have a feeling like we want to leave the Dark Confidant alive if we can. Wait, that can't be all you're blocking with. So we have 9 power. We can do 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. Alright. Alright, he does gain some life there. So this is a big call. Do we try and make our opponent die to the Dark Confidant, or we just kill through? I think we just kill through. Like, the extra cards and the extra shot at Liliana of the Veil, so I will kill the Dark Confidant here. Leave my opponent with the uphill task. Big choices as to whether or not I'll crack that fetch land or not. I think it's just you have to crack. Thin that library, look for Lily. Like, you don't have a choice. You don't like going to 2, but you have to do it. We know 1 card in hand is Ronin 6, and that Ronin 6 is not really good enough. Could draw like Assassin's Trophy and Fog Our Rancor for a turn, like block with Raging Ravine or a Tarmogoyf for a Scooz or something. Mostly it's just dodge a Liliana. That's all this comes down to. It's probably like a little bit loose not playing this Mana Confluence out. Opponent finds a Spell Bomb. I assume that's his draw for turn. He's just going to cycle it here, draw a card. Yep. Alright. 10th card exiled. So there, if we kept Dark Confidant alive, our opponent would have, I guess, gone to 2 anyway, but he would have had an extra card draw. So it's definitely worth just killing the Confidant. Now he's got to be scared about playing another Confidant, though, as well. Alright, so opponent plays a Bloodstained Mire. Let's see how long his next thing takes. It's pretty immediate. He's cracking it. For a, what, Blood Crypt in tap, dealing 1 damage to themselves. Okay, well, you know, flex play right there. Took a long time to calculate the damage on that one, obviously, but hey, we're not going to complain too much because we did just get the win there. Yeah, deck ran pretty hot. I'm still not sure if I'm in love with Rancor or not, but Luris was definitely like very, very good for us this league. Definitely a big fan of Lurrus again at the moment. I noticed I was like losing a few grindy games where I could get stuff back from the graveyard, so I thought, yeah, time for Lurrus. Let's bring him back. So interaction, hate, things like that. Like Blast Zone started to come back, and you know what's good against Blast Zone? Lurrus returning yourself. I'm feeling like I just want to run the same list here into another league and get more data onto what I think about Rancor or not. If I remove the Rancors, I sort of need to remove the Force of Vigors because his green count's not high enough to support a Force of Vigor if I don't have Rancor as well. If there's only 8 cards, that's like super, super low. Even as it is, 10's pretty low. But yeah. For those of you watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to let me know what you think down below. If you're new, be sure to subscribe for daily Bogle content and ring the bell for more. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.